you are feeling overwhelmed about the amount of the English you still have to learn. Yes, you always think like अभी कितना पढ़ना है मुझे, कितना बाकी है यार, कब जाकर ये खत्म होगा. You are not reading enough English books or English content. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So how are you guys doing? So it's 7 a.m. so I'm making this video for you guys because my son, younger one, is sleeping right now. So I thought let's make a video for YouTube because Saturday and Sunday I didn't upload any video. So that's why I'm making this video right now in the morning, early in the morning. Not early in the morning, it's 7 a.m. So today's topic is why our English is not improving, why my English is not improving. So guys, first of all, I really need to say that you always try to give so many reasons to you, to other people, like I don't have this facility, that's why my English is not improving. I belong to a very poor family, that's why my English is not improving. I'm from Hindi medium school, so that's why my English is like this. So there are so many reasons that we try to give to others and to ourselves that's why my English is like this, that's why my English is not improving. I don't have these kind of facilities, that's why my English is not improving. So friends, these are not a real excuses. Yes, these are your excuses, but there is something other reason that's why your English is not improving. I'm going to tell you that. So what are these reasons why your English is not improving? These are a basic reason that you always try to say, like I don't have this environment, I don't have this facility, I don't have that, I don't have this. These are not a real reason. Actually there are some other reason that's why your English is not improving. So the first reason is you are feeling overwhelmed about the amount of the English you still have to learn. Yes, you always think like how much I still have to learn. अभी कितना पढ़ना है मुझे, कितना बाकी है यार, कब जाकर ये खत्म होगा. When it will stop? When will I learn all of things about English? So I would like to say there is no end for any learner. There is no end, because if you are a real learner, then you will never think like that, how much still I have to learn, how much left there that I have to learn. So don't think about like this. Don't think. Stop thinking like this, because if you always try to think like overwhelmed, like about your English, how much English you still have to learn, how much grammar you still have to learn, how much vocabs you still have to learn. If you think like this, you can never improve your English. So stop thinking like this, how much amount of English that I have to learn now. Still I have to learn. How much amount of English still I have to learn. Don't think about futures, that how much still I have to learn. If you have that courage, if you have that desire, if you are really willing to learn anything, to learn this language, so keep learning. Keep learning. There is no end of learning anything for any learner. So always try to learn something new, always try to enhance your vocabulary, always try to learn some grammar rules. So always keep learning. The second reason is you are not doing the same practice when you were a beginner. Yes friends, this is a big problem that nowadays you can speak few amount of English, but you think like, oh, I can speak now, there is no need to learn more, and there is no need to do practice every day. Suddenly you stop your practicing, you stop your practice, you stop your practice of speaking. So never stop your practice. Every day you need to do practice of speaking English, to learn something new. So this is a big problem, that when you were a beginner, you always used to read something, you always used to do practice, you always used to do practice of speaking. But nowadays you are not working, you are not doing practice, you are not trying to speak in this language. You are thinking like, I can speak now, so I don't need to practice more. So this is a big problem, that you are thinking like, now I am a pro in English, so there is no need to learn more. So you sometimes you stop doing practice, sometimes you stop practicing to speak English. So always do practice like before. Always consistency is really needed in everything. So be consistent with your practice of English, practice of speaking English. Always ready to do practice. You really need to do, we all really need to do practice every day. So make sure that every day you will do practice for 1 hour or 2 hours. Make sure, because without practice you will forget everything what you did learn. This is a big problem. So always try to learn same amount of English that you were a beginner. So always try to learn same amount of English. So this is a good and best way to keep your journey of speaking, of learning. So yeah, and the next point is, you are not reading enough English books or English content. Yes friends, that I told you, you are not doing practice as you are a beginner. So same like this, you are not reading enough English content or English books, English articles. Yes, you are thinking like I can read something now, I can speak little bit English, so there is no need to do more, to read more. So this is a big mistake that you are doing right now. That's why your English is not improving, because you have stuck in a situation that you thinking like I am able to speak little bit English and I will learn more by speaking. But you really need to learn something. You really need to read some vocabs, some grammars, some articles, some newspapers, new books. So always try to read something in English language. This is a good way. Listening, reading, speaking and practice. These 4 things are very important to improve our communication skills, to improve our English. So always ready to read some books in English, whatever your hands get on. Always try to read something, like open your Google and search any article on that and try to speak out, try to read. So this is a big thing, that you are not doing the same, you are not reading enough English content or English books. Always try to do this. Always, this is very necessary to improve your English. Whenever you try to read something, just read out loud. Just try to read out loud, because this is compulsory to improve your English. So yeah friend, this is a third problem that we are doing, like oh, there is no need to learn more, there is no need to read more. If you don't like to read books, just open your phone and scroll. How often you use your phone? Just try to read something like quotes, like messages, like everything. There is lots of stuff that you can use to read. And the next one is, you are not try to speak out. Still you are speaking like a child. So always try to speak out loudly. Always try to speak with anyone. Like there is no one, don't worry, try to speak in front of mirror. I have told you this so many times in my previous video. I have told you this, try to speak in front of mirror. This is a best way to speak, because there is no one to judge you. If you are practicing to speak in front of mirror, there is no one to stop you, to insult you. There is no one. You are with you. So do practice every day to speak in this language. Without speaking, you are not going to improve your English. Without practicing of speaking. So always ready to speak in this language, because this is a problem that you never try to speak in this language. So always try to interact with others, always try to speak with others. Always take a picture, take any object, start describe that object. Describe that object, that how do you feel about that object, how can we use that object. And so take an object and start describe that object, This is a very good way to describe anything. So pick any object and start describing that object. This is a good way to start speaking. Yes, if you have any pet, if you have anything special, that start describing that thing. It's a very good way to speak in this language. And the third one is, you have a negative mindset that you will never be fluent like others. You can't learn English, you can't speak this language because this is not my language. I can't learn this. I will never be able to speak in this language. So this is a negative mindset. This is a negative thinking. Stop thinking like this, like you can't be able to speak in this language. Anyone can speak any language if the person has that courage, that hunger, then anyone can learn any language. So friends, if you really want to learn this language, the main thing that is really needed to improve your English, that is practice, everyday practice. Practice of speaking, practice of learning, practice of reading. Do different things every day. Like today you have to learn this. Decide, okay, today I will learn this for 1 to 2 hours. Today I will never use any other language. Today I have to speak only and only in this language, English language. And next day try to learn some vocabs. Today I learn some 10 vocabs or 15 vocabs or 20 vocabs. So today is my goal that I have to do this. And the third thing is, use your phone in a good way. We always waste our time to using phone. So stop doing this. So this is a big problem, that we always waste our time to scroll phone and watch some funny things or anything useless. If you don't like to read books, so always try to read anything in English on your phone. So yeah, these are very big problem that you are doing with yourself. You are not learning enough amount of English. Always be ready to do practice every day. So friends, this is a very big problem, that we always try to do negative things with ourselves. We always afraid like how much amount of English that I still have to learn. So we always think like that, यार कितना और बाकी है, कितना और पढ़ना है जब मुझे English आ जाएगी. Don't think like this. Don't miss a single day. Like if I talk about me, Saturday and Sunday I didn't make any video because I went somewhere, so there is no facility to make any video. So what I did, I use so many apps to talk with other people. I never wasted my time. So I always try to speak with someone, like to improve, to listen others. Listening is very important. So always try to listen others. So this is a problem, that's why your English is not improving. So yeah, I hope this video will help you a lot. Give a like to this video and share with your friend and family. See you in next one. Till then, bye bye.